So back at 113, Walt is asking Donna and Teddy, how was Miami? And they begin by telling him, look, Ceez learned how to do the salsa. He met this girl named Tattoo Baby, and she tattooed his mama's portrait on his thigh. And that doggone crazy as Donna said, you tattooed your, or was it Walt? Said you tattooed your mama's picture near your dick area. What the hell is wrong with you, Ceez? So Ceez comes in a little later, and he really is talking about how he really enjoyed being with Tattoo Baby, and he enjoyed Miami, and that he, might have to do that again. The only person that's not there is Teddy, and Ceez finally gets there, and he has some kind of equipment, and he announces that they're going to go on a team building expedition in the camp outside in the woods. Nobody's loving it, but he says they need that. They need to become team as one and have each other's back. So they're all, reluctantly, begrudgingly saying they're going to go. But you all need to go. And even when he say, okay, let's pray on it, because only God can help us. And so even when they get ready to start praying, there's an argument that breaks out with Sky. Sky wants to run everything. She wants to run everything, but she wants to fight everybody while she's doing it. Anyway, so finally Ceez gets to pray, and he's asking God to help him bring this group together as a team. And I don't blame him, because they're miles away from being a team. So Melody's still on the fact that he gave away one of her clients. Girl, that happened so long ago. Get up off of it. You wasn't hardly there anyway. Otherwise, you would have been there. So, get up off of it. So they're praying. They're hoping that God can help them become a team. Okay, all Sky wants is for her coochie to heal. And all Teddy wants is just to have a job where he doesn't have to do anything. And Walt just, he wants a job. He's a manager. And Babe wants to tattoo. And Donna wants to tattoo. So they're asking God, let them get along enough. And one of the things that Ceez says that he doesn't want them to curse. And then they looked at him and at each other. Okay, they can work with that. This is a crazy group, but they're fun to watch. But these motherfuckers, I don't know, Ceez, you might be setting yourself up for a heart attack dealing with these fools. So back in North Carolina, Duchess decides to meet with the big sister of the girl who Ceez supposedly got pregnant. And the girl comes in, and Duchess says, what kind of proof do you have that that's true? Because Ceez says it's not true, and you're saying it is. What kind of proof? She tells her she got screenshots of a conversation. She has pictures. And so Duchess sits back and says, well, let me see them. And the girl says, it's not up to me to prove things to you. Bitch, are you crazy? You come in here number one with these bullshit allegations. And you don't have the proof. That means it never happened. You lied. And Duchess made the fool-ass mistake of jumping the gun and leaving her man over some bullshit. Ceez tried to tell you, it's not true. I don't know this girl. Now Duchess is getting suspicious of this girl. This girl looked like she looking for a payout some way about a baby, about some money. And to me, even if it was true, that's between Ceez and the girl. And the way she told the story is, they met one night at a club, 5 of them, Ceez, Teddy, and a few other guys. And then 2 weeks later, the girl said she was pregnant. And then maybe 2 weeks later, she said she wasn't pregnant anymore. And she's saying that it's Ceez's fault. Girl, that girl could have, don't nobody have no notes on where she's been putting her pussy. You don't know. After Ceez, it could have been Ben or whoever. What kind of mess is this? So now Duchess is sitting back and she's thinking, did I leave too early? Did I turn to believe somebody besides my man too soon? Now she got to figure that shit out. I wouldn't even bring it back up to Ceez. You didn't went and did too much, Duchess. What you need to do first is come and apologize to Ceez, but we know that's not going to happen. But, girl, this some bullshit. And the minute that girl told me she wasn't going to give me any proof, it wasn't up to her, I'd have got up from that table and never seen that child again. So Ceez has decided that he's going to update the Black Ink website. And he's got all these women that have come there who he thinks is hot, have come there and had tattoos. He's doing a photo shoot for them. And these poses that he's putting these ladies in, he can't just show off the art. Do he have to show off the sexual parts too? But I guess that's all in his brand. And they're sitting there posing, and they have someone taking pictures. And while he's doing that, he stops and he goes and make a telephone call. And he calls Tiffany. And Tiffany, he's asking Tiffany to come back. He's going to do this team building thing with his group. And she's a dope artist and he wants her there. And Tiffany says she doesn't feel safe there. And I don't blame her. You know, that's a wild house. People do what the hell they want to do, especially Sky. And that was Tiffany's problem. Sky is jealous of Tiffany. And so Ceez is talking to her, trying to convince her. And then he tells her, well, just come on the last day or we can hash things out. Now, when people say hash things out, you know it's going to already be a fuck up. But Tiffany agrees. And Ceez calls himself the negotiator, or he thinks that he's a good boss because he got her to change her mind. Tiffany, I'm going to tell you like I tell you. Don't go to that thing. Sky runs that motherfucker, not Ceez. He doesn't run it. Sky runs that shop. I wouldn't do it. So anyway, Ceez goes back to the photo shoot, and Tiffany's coming to the team building camp. So this is the day of the camp, and everybody's meeting at 1:13 to leave. They're all excited. They're for this thing. Oh shit is missing. Oh, Richard, I'm sorry. And Sky comes in, and she's happy to be here. And then she basically tells them that Nikki, Richard's wife, has gone to the Dominican Republic to have some cosmetic surgery. I didn't know they do that. Is it cheaper there or what? Told you these are real. And everybody's shocked because they're wondering, well, where is she getting all this money? Because they know Richard has not been working that much. And they said that she's getting something called the mommy makeover, which I think is like multiple things tightening up. But anyway, Richard shows up. They all head out. Ceez has rented a bus for them to travel in, and they're headed for camp. So as they notice getting away from the city, they're going deeper and deeper into the forest. And these motherfuckers look worried. They're not having it. This outside living. And they finally get to the first place they're going to have a challenge. And it's a rock climbing wall. And I mean, this wall is in the middle of the forest. And it is super duper high. So Ceez splits them off into two teams. Teddy for one, since he wants to be manager. Sky for the other one. Now, Teddy already was manager. I don't know what gave him a second chance except for the fact that he and Sky are competing, but he already done fucked up. So anyway, they're picking their teams, and then Melody shows up later. And Sky runs, hey, I want Melody for my team. And Ceez says no. She's going to be on Teddy's team. I don't want no arguing. And that's the way it is. This is the next morning, and the guys get up. They're looking for food. They're tired of these snack bars. And the girls get up, and they start wondering about Nikki. And why is she in the Dominican Republic getting cosmetic surgery? So they start Googling her. And Sky Googles her. She doesn't find a lot. Donna said, "Oh, I can stalk a motherfucker." So Sky hands Donna the phone. She goes to Yelp, and they're buying a car. And she says that she has a husband. She's 7 months pregnant. And they're like, "What?" So this Nikki baby, where's that baby? Because that baby would be maybe a year old now or a little older. And she only brought the 8-year-old boy there. And she never mentioned all this, on camera to Richard. And Richard is not happy with these people Googling his wife either. So I don't know what to think about this. They're saying the girl is a fraud. A fraud for what? Richard, I don't think that's somebody to worry about being a fraud in. The next night, they had an open campfire, and they're cooking s'mores, and everybody seems to be having a good time. They're appreciating the moment. They're living in the moment, even though some people are getting 3 bars on their cell phone for a signal. They're still not all on the phone. They're living in the moment. They're appreciating what they've gone through. And Richard is still, hanging his face down. So Ceez said, "Come on, dude, what's wrong? You're not yourself." Richard, oh shit, would be the first one up dancing or having himself a good time. But no, he's down in the dumps, and he shares with Caesar that he's missing Nikki. He's worried that she's over in a third world country for cosmetic surgery, and he just, is very worried about her. And so Ceez says, "Not to, you're my guy, and I don't want to be talking behind your back. But how much do you know Nikki? There are some things that have come up about her." And he says, "I know Nikki very well. Everything I need to know about her, I know." And so Sky chimes in, and she says that, "Okay, we were looking at a Yelp review that Nikki did. And this was 2 years ago. And she has a husband, and plus she was 7 months pregnant." And Richard says, "That's not true. That'll never be true. There's nothing you could tell me that would make me leave her, and she's not leaving me." And everybody bagged away, Walt, all of them. And that's it. Doing well with the challenges. And Sky, she makes a speech about how she feels like they're her family, and she has so many things going on with her mom and what's going on in her life with her baby daddy, that she's glad that she has them. And they say that, you can always count on us. She starts to cry, her regular cry. Is Sky bipolar? Maybe she needs some help because she goes in and out. Sometimes you would just want to love her, and the other times you want to kick her ass because she just keeps up a lot of shit. So anyway, they do a group hug, and they confess that they all love her and that they always have her back. So Ceez has planned this dinner where he has all this food set out for them for their last night, and he tells them that he has one more thing he has to deal with before he makes a decision. And he takes Teddy outside, and he asks Teddy, "Do you think that Sky is ready for a little bit more responsibility?" And Teddy says, "Well, she's very loyal, and she has changed a little bit. So maybe just giving her a little bit more responsibility and a little prestige would do them good for the whole shop, because that's what she wants." I tell you, Sky runs that damn shop. That's not Ceez's shop. This is Sky's Black Ink 113. So anyway, they go back in and they all sit down and get ready to eat. And Tiffany shows up. Soon as Tiffany hits the door and says, "Hello, everyone," the camera goes to Sky, and her face went from happy to hell in the fuck no real fast. And, and Tiffany is like feeling the coldness. Everybody just shut up and froze. And remember, Ceez told Sky, I'm sorry, Ceez told Tiffany that they would have to hit him first before she would get to Tiffany. Before Sky would have to hit him first before she gets to Tiffany. So they start talking. He asked them to hash it out. It ends up in an argument. And he asked them to stop arguing and try to talk it out. And because he's sick of the arguing. And they start back talking. Sky gets nasty. Tiffany gets nasty back. And Sky starts talking about she swear on her kids she's going to do this. And she said, "Your kids, you don't even have your kids." And what she say that for? Sky started screaming like something was fucking wrong with her. Took her wig off and screamed so loud it bust my eardrums. And I look at Donna's face. Donna said, "Oh, it's about to get down." And Donna seems to be happy about that. You know, the only reason you loyal to Sky because she let you have her couch. And she was sick of your ass. But anyway, she took off her wig and she runs around and she tries to get to Tiffany after Tiffany said, "You don't even have your kids." And the foolish security guard let him get around her, but Tiffany was ready. Tiffany ducked and dodged. She threw something at Sky, but she basically ducked and dodged Sky long enough to get the hell up out of there. She said, "I don't want to go to Pussy Ink Crew 113. Again, they don't have to worry about me no more. I would never, because they're a bunch of damn animals." And that's how she was acting, like an animal, just like she really had to try to get the girl. So after they finally got, Tiffany drove off in her car, and they came back in and started talking. Ceez says, "This is what I'm telling you about. You know, I'm talking about this. You can't be a manager if you don't know how to deal with certain situations." And instead of firing Sky, he says, "Right now, 113 is closed." So that means everybody's out of the job. Instead of firing hothead ass, to me, if he gets rid of her or he disciplines her enough for her to change, that would be send a message to everyone. But he just wouldn't do it. And so you see them the next day. They think they're reporting for work. And on top of the door is a for rent sign. Black Ink 113 is for rent. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Can't wait till next week. Well, I got one more to do, and I'll probably do it tonight and put it up tomorrow. So I'm glad you came, and I'll see you in the next video. Please like, comment. I love your comments. I'm getting a few through now. I love your comments, you know. So you let me know how you feel about things. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.